Secret, brought to you tonight by the American Tobacco Company. Makers of Lucky Strike Filters, the filter cigarette with fine tobacco.
All I said was, show me a filter cigarette that delivers the taste, and I'll eat my hats.
Lucky Strike filters will show you plenty of smooth flavor, plenty of fine, mild-tasting tobacco, too. LSMFT. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. And now Lucky Strike means filter tip.
Lucky filters show you plenty of fine tobacco. Yes, they'll sure show you.
Lucky Strike, the filter cigarette with fine tobacco.
From New York, here is I've Got a Secret, starring Steve.
Thank you. Thanks very much, and welcome to I've Got a Secret. Now that we've met our special guest, Lucille Ball, let's meet our acting specialist, Betsy Palmer, starring all this week in Cactus Flower on Broadway. And next, our specialist in boyish charm, Bill Cullen. And our beauty specialist, also on display on Candid Camera every week, Bess Meyerson. And finally, our only general practitioner, Henry Morgan.
That's this one.
All set to play the game, panel?
Yes.
Okay, then let's have our first contestant, please. Nice to have you with us. Panel, for the time being, this gentleman will be identified only as Mr. X. And all I can tell you about Mr. X is that he's a professional musician who is truly unique in the world of jazz music. So, Mr. X, if you'll whisper to me, we'll show the audience what it is that sets you apart from all other jazz musicians. The clue to Mr. X's secret concerns something he does, and we'll start the game with Bess Meyerson.
Mr. X, you play an instrument?
Yes.
Is it how you play it that's unusual?
Yes. Yes.
Well,
I mean, how well you play it.
Yes. Definitely.
Is it a brass?
No.
Is this going to help us in the secret, by the way? Pursuing the instrument?
Pursuing the instrument, yes,
Well.
that'll give you the secret.
All right. Is it woodwind?
Yes.
Flute?
No.
Oboe?
$20 down. Henry?
Clarinet.
No, it's not.
Clarinet.
No.
No. That's more woodwind?
Sax.
No jazz musician plays a bassoon. Is it a bassoon?
No.
Is it? We eliminated brass, so well, that's not a woodwind anyway. What? Oh boy, no, darling, that's a brass.
No, sax.
Sax?
It's a woodwind.
I'll give you
That's a woodwind?
Yes. Like a clarinet.
If I may,
Is
Henry,
a saxophone a woodwind?
Yes.
Yes,
it is. Yes.
if I may, I'll give you a hint. All you're really going for is the instrument, and he wouldn't be here tonight if he, just played the saxophone, and that was a secret, because that wouldn't be too good a secret.
Oh.
So go for something like he plays the Graf Zeppelin or something, and you've got it.
So you played Hindenburg.
$40 down. That's it.
Do you play an instrument that we would all know and be aware of?
Yes. Yes.
How about a sweet potato?
Oh, no.
No? How about a saxophone? No?
No.
Clarinet, no.
No.
But it is a woodwind.
Yes.
Something that's, bamboo is involved?
Yes.
Yes, that's the reed, isn't it?
That's right.
How about a little oboe?
No.
I never knew before this that bamboo was involved. We learned something every night. $60 down. Bill?
The only English horn.
No.
Is it a symphonic instrument, though, Mr. X? I mean, we don't consider it as a jazz instrument, do we?
No. No.
Is it symphonic?
Yes.
It has been on rare occasions, I guess, but you would not normally number it among the symphonic instruments. Is that
Is
safe
it
to say?
How about that? A bird whistle?
Oh.
No. Is it a novelty instrument?
Yes.
Novelty in the field of jazz, but,
Yes.
where they play it a lot, it's considered very commonplace. There's a big hint for you.
Piccolo?
$80 down. This is kind of a tough one, panel. I'll reintroduce you now to Mr. X. I'd like you to meet Rufus Harley, a great musician who, believe it or not, plays jazz, both cool and hot, on, of all instruments, the bagpipes. Rufus, as probably the world's only jazz bagpipe player, would you tell us how you got to be that? Whatever made you think of using the bagpipes as a jazz instrument?
Well, I saw a pipe band on television about 3 years ago. That,
Thought the sound would be interesting in jazz?
Yes, they were really swinging that day.
And you got yourself a set, obviously. How long did it take you to get pretty good at it?
Oh, I had it going in about 6 months.
I see. Now, the bagpipes do not have all the notes on them, do they? I mean, let's say you can get out of a trumpet or a piano or something?
No, it has its thing. A bagpipe is a bagpipe, and a trumpet is a trumpet.
Yeah, I'm hip, but there are some things you probably can't play on the bagpipes. Is that correct?
That's
because
right.
They
You
don't...
have to pick your material.
I see.
You have to pick it.
Well, Rufus Harley has picked his with great care. He has 2 wonderful jazz albums available on the Atlantic label. Bagpipe Blues is one of them, and Scotch and Soul is the other. So, Rufus, if you'll help yourself to our stage there, we have the other members of your group all set to go, and all of us will hear right now how good a bagpipe can sound. Here is the Rufus Harley group playing Feelin' Good with Rufus himself on the bagpipes. Thank you, gentlemen. It was very exciting. Rufus Harley and the group. We'll be back in a minute with our next contestant after this word from our sponsor.
Okay. Here we are. Wasn't that exciting? I mean, that was great. Lynn, congratulations again. What are you going to do with the money?
My husband and I just finished putting our daughter through 5 years of college, and are we in debt?
Oh, that's great.
Glad we can help for that.
You bet. Good for you. If you would like to put a daughter through college, or if you'd just like to have a heck of a good time, here's Gene Wood to tell you how you can come down and win lots of money like Lynn. Gene?
Okay, Bert. Now, if you are deeply in debt and have a daughter, as Bert said, that you would like to put through college, then why don't you try out to become a contestant on Super Password? All you have to do is borrow 20 cents and call area code 213-466-5103. Some participants of Super Password may receive Lazy Boy Recliner Rocker. You may enjoy quality and comfort as you rock, recline, or relax. Furnished by Lazy Boy. Back to Bert.
Okay. We're back. I don't know who's in worse shape, Lynn or Scoey. Are you?
I am dripping wet. My head hurts. I swear.
Well, it is tremendous pressure, especially $25,000.
I thought I never would win that $25,000.
Yes, but you did. You did. And here comes Kathy to win some money too. Come on, Kathy. Hi.
Hi, Bert.
Nice to meet you. This is Susan.
Yes.
This is Scoey.
Hello.
And that's Moneybags over there.
Yeah, I know Lynn.
Welcome to you, Kathy.
Thank you.
Tell us about yourself before we play.
Well, among other things, by the way, my name is Kathy Gary, and I work at a veterinary clinic, as well as manage quite a menagerie of my own, including a husband that I'm almost embarrassed to admit is actually my high school sweetheart.
Why would you be embarrassed to admit that?
Well, doesn't that sound terribly old-fashioned?
Yes, it's wonderful. Yeah, I think that's just great, as a matter of fact. That's very... All right, good luck to you, Kathy, and welcome. If you're ready, gang, $100 puzzle, here we go. First word, please.
The password is
Susan.
powerful.
Strong. Mighty.
Okay. Scoey?
Muscular.
Manly.
Susan?
Strong. Bodybuilder.
Fourth and final clue.
Strong. Say it.
Biceps.
Well, we're looking for powerful, gang. We'll put on the board, nobody guesses. There it is. Next word, if you please, Mr. Wood.
The password is
Dr. Word.
charge.
Susan?
Tab. Bill.
All right, Scoey.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
Tab and Bill.
Tab and Bill. Visa.
Receipt.
Susan?
She don't care, man.
Credit. Card.
Fourth and final.
Bill.
Charge.
Yes, there you go. Powerful and charge.
Is it a battery?
Is it a battery? Oh, all right. Next word, please.
The password is China.
Scoey?
Singapore.
Asia.
Susan?
Taipei. Polynesia.
Next clue, Scoey.
Oriental.
Chinese.
Form of the word.
China.
Yes. Powerful, charge, and China, Lynn.
A teapot. I don't know.
Is it teapot? All right, here we go. What the heck is this?
The password is shop.
All right, Scoey.
Buy.
Sell.
Okay, Susan?
Purchase. Shop.
Yes. Powerful, charge, China, and shop. Kathy?
Is it a bull?
Oh, is it a bull? Oh, very nice. Beast. Not a clue. I'll tell you how close I was. I thought it was acupuncture. Okay, Kathy has $100. We'll break away for a minute. Come right back. Very good.
All right, panel. All three of these people claim to be Heather Holyoke, the multi-talented, multi-voiced ventriloquist, and I don't know if this is going to work.
Sure it will, Lynn. It'll work.
It will?
Oh, yeah. Just go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. It'll be good. It'll be good.
Give it up, Lynn. Give it up. Nice try, Lynn.
Don't listen to him, Lynn. You can do it. Okay. Kitty, start the questioning.
Thank you. Thanks, Cricket.
How long are we going to have that?
All week.
Don't you like dogs?
I like dogs, but I'm not sure I like that voice of yours.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Number one, how did you invent Desert Rose?
Oh, well, she's a creation of mine.
Uh-huh. And number two, how old were you when you found out you could do this?
Well, I was 11 years old.
11 years old. And number three, this one is called what? The third one?
The Cactus Kid.
Uh-huh, the Cactus Kid. And he's,
Time's up.
Oh, thank you.
David!
Cricket does this so well.
You're using up our time, Lynn.
you do.
Okay, number one. Who made your dummy for you?
Well, she was designed by myself, and she was made by a lady named Zerna Finley.
Thank you. Number two. When you were at school, could you throw your voice around and could you get the teacher maybe to say things the teacher hadn't said?
Well, it's kind of fun. I do all sorts of stuff.
Number three. What naughty tricks did you play with your parents by pitting them one against the other when you could throw your voice around?
Well, actually, I haven't done that yet, but it's kind of fun.
Vicky, your turn.
Okay. I'm fascinated like this. Thank you.
Very good.
No, yeah, thanks. Number two, are you in school now?
Well, yes, I am.
And number three, what grade are you in?
I'm a senior in high school.
And number one, what do your friends think of all of this?
Well, a lot of my friends think it's really neat that a lot of people don't know I'm a ventriloquist.
You're
Vicky, thank you.
They are really great. Tell me, number one, do you ever think of your dummies as human?
Oh, sure. They're like an extension of my personality.
Yeah, number two, do they ever talk back to you?
Well, not necessarily.
Number three, what is the toughest letter for you to pronounce?
Well, that would have to be one of the vowels.
And
Monty, thank you.
thank you.
Time's up. Oh, you guys are so good. Now it's time to vote.
Vote? Yes, vote.
Yes, vote.
Okay, time to vote for either number one.
Or number two.
Oh, yes, number two, or number three. Our team of challengers will receive $500 for each incorrect vote with a guarantee of $1,000. And if the panelists will complete it, the team will receive $3,000.
Ooh, leather dog biscuits. Okay.
Kitty, if you're ready to vote.
Oh, I am.
Cricket really does like
yes,
you.
I love this spot, but I wish we could get rid of the dog.
I wish you'd get rid of Lynn.
Oh, thank you, David.
No. They were all adorable, and I love the puppets, and they're all cute and dear. But I voted for number one.
Okay. David.
I thought they were all absolutely brilliant. I'm totally confused, but I have a sneaky feeling that number two is the real one because I was watching the way number two swallowed while the others were talking.
The swallow theory.
The swallow theory.
Sounds a little shallow to me, but it's okay, David. Vicky.
Sounds like a swan.
You know, I'm fascinated. I was just so sure I'm right, and so far we've all disagreed. And I thought number two was swallowing too much. So I don't know. I'm just sure it was number three.
Cricket, I think it's working. Yes. Go ahead, Monty.
Well, I ruled out number three because I think the toughest letters to pronounce are not the vowels. I think they're the M's and so on, where you have to put your lips together. So I didn't agree with her. And I thought number one was the most professional in her ventriloquy. So I picked number one.
Okay, the voting's done. Number one has 2 votes. Number 2 has 1 vote, as well as number 3. Well, panel, time to find out who our real voice master is. Will the real Heather Holyoke please stand up? Vicky, you were right. Number 3. Let's find out who your imposters are. Number 1, your name and where you're from.
My name is Elizabeth Ely, and I'm an art student at the University of Southern California.
Terrific. Trojan. Number 2, your name and what do you do?
My name is Lisa DeCaro, and I'm a horse trainer.
Wonderful. Well, there were 3 incorrect votes and $500 to vote. You will receive $1,500. Now, Heather, it's time for a little demonstration. You ready? Ready. I'm not going to be a part of this demonstration because you don't appreciate my superior talent. Is that on right? Mm-hmm. She backwards? That's cricket, by the way. Okay.
Well, howdy, folks. My name is the Cactus Kid from Arizona. And I'm cricket French doggy. And I am Heather Holyoke. Don't worry if your song is not good enough for anyone else to hear, honey. Just sing. Just sing. No, cactus isn't really a sing. Just sing.
Heather Holyoke. Wonderful. We'll be right back with a CIA hero right after this.
Transportation, another consideration provided by Pontiac, featuring the new small wide track Ventura 2 with Pontiac design integrity, which means beautiful, it's tough, it's quick to service, and built to last. Accommodations and promotional consideration for What's My Line provided by Sheraton, the hotels and motor inns with a reservation number to end all reservation numbers. By the way, if you're planning to be in our town, New York, would like to attend one of our telecasts, simply write for tickets to What's My Line, Box 850, Radio City Station, New York, New York, 10019, and be sure to write the word tickets on the envelope.
And now, panel, let's meet our Who's Who team from the studio audience. So, Lloyd, will you open the curtains, please? Here, panel, you see 4 people from our studio audience, and here is a list of their actual occupations. We have a carpenter, an elevator operator, a scout leader, and a piano teacher. All you have to do is hand out all 4 cards so that each person is holding the card representing their occupation. We'll begin with Gail Sheldon, and Gail, you have 20 seconds. That's wrong. They've won $25. Eamon. I'm afraid that's wrong. They've won $50. Sally. That's wrong. They've won $75. Soupy. That means they've won $100. All right, now would you please switch the signs so each of you is holding the correct sign? There we go, and beginning with our piano teacher, would you tell us who's who?
Pat Pricer, piano teacher.
Erlen Black, carpenter.
Irene Goldenhoff, elevator operator.
Marion Oliver, scout leader.
My congratulations. Your team has won $100, and we'll have a gift for each of you. Thank you for playing Who's Who on What's My Line.
Each member of our Who's Who team will receive the Samsonite attaché case featuring a color-coordinated portfolio and exterior, light-strong magnesium frames, and scuff and stain-resistant cover from Samsonite.
And now, panel, once again, we've reached that very special part of What's My Line, the time we meet our mystery guest. Are the blindfolds in place?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right, mystery challenger, will you enter and sign in, please?
Elevator operator. Thank you.
All right, panel, it is one question at a time. I'll give you 3 minutes to try and establish the identity of our mystery guest, and we'll begin with Soupy.
Thank you, Wally. Mystery guest, would we find your name in the entertainment sections of the paper?
Depending on which paper.
But I would say yes, Soupy, to that, if I may. Gail.
Are you a singer?
Yes.
Eamon.
Are you as well known on the other side of the Atlantic as you are here?
Yes.
Sally.
Singer, are you an opera singer?
No.
Soupy.
Oh, you a popular singer?
Yes.
Gail.
Are you something other than American?
No.
Eamon.
What does that mean? That she is American?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Have you sung in the London Palladium?
No.
Sally.
Are you mostly nightclubs?
No.
Soupy.
Are you mostly known for your work on the stage?
No.
Gail.
We're not doing well. You're mostly known for your work in films.
No.
Eamon.
Do you come from the west coast of America?
Partly.
Partly. One leg, like.
Sally.
Then you must be a record artist.
Yes?
Aha.
Soupy.
Do you sing pop music?
Well, what do you mean by pop music? Everyone
Well-
has a different interpretation of pop music.
Well, I mean,
She sings music that is popular with her particular fans and many people all over the world. And I certainly would not call it unpopular music.
Well, I wouldn't either.
I think you can. Okay, I think you can be more specific than pop.
All right. Have you been a big recording star longer than 20 years?
No.
Gail.
Are you a brunette lady?
Is black hair brunette? Yes.
Can I just take a while, dear? Not the lovely Ella, are you?
No.
Sally?
Is it Mary? Mary, Peter, Paul, and Mary?
No.
No.
Soupy.
Boy.
Took a guess.
Does anyone have a guess?
No.
Take off your blindfolds and meet Odetta. And I was trying some way to lead you into folk music, but you know, folk music is as popular
Yes.
today as any music could possibly be. But that is sort of in fact, you've been called the queen of folk music, and I think rightfully so, Odetta.
Thank you. Yes.
What is it like to be at the very, very top of such a, a big popular movement today? Is it a nice feeling, or is it a big responsibility, or how do you
It depends on how I wake up in the morning. It's like everybody else. You feel good, you feel good. You feel bad, you feel bad.
Where did it all begin for you? Where did you start?
Out in California.
In California. Doing the same type of thing that you're doing now, or have you changed over the years?
There have been some changes, yes.
Well, I tell you, she's a fine actress because I remember this great movie you made a few years ago with,
that's a collector's
with
item. You
Lee
remember
Remick,
that?
Sanctuary. You were a
Yes.
fine actress.
Do you think that folk music is going to continue to be as big as it is today?
I think it'll go into other areas. Like a lot of it has gone into folk rock.
Right.
And I think that it'll continue growing.
Very good. Well, Odetta, please stay with me, and I'll say, what's my line? We'll continue right after this. And again, our most sincere thanks and appreciation to Odetta as joining us for Mystery Guest. And thank you, Odetta,
It's a
so
joy to
much.
be here.
And I hope you'll join us again tomorrow on What's My Line?
Yes, it's Beat the Clock. Come on and join the action in the race against time with guest star Cab Calloway. Now, here's your host on Beat the Clock, Jack Narr.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Gene. And ladies and gentlemen, I thank you also. So nice of you to come and join us today. Our guest star is a gentleman who is paying a repeat visit to Beat the Clock, and it's a great pleasure to have him back once again. One of the really super talents in the entire world of show business, in music as a conductor, vocalist, etc., an actor, the works, the one and only Mr. Cab Calloway. He will join us shortly. Now let's meet our first couple. Gene, who are they, please?
Our first couple is Lou and Adrienne Perel.
Hello there, Perels. Hi there. Do you mind if I talk to Adrienne first?
By all means.
Hi. I like to talk to the ladies first. Hi, Adrienne.
Hi.
Nice to meet you, my dear.
Nice to meet you.
Have you been looking forward to being on our show,
Yes,
I hope?
I have.
Well, I hope that you and Lou have a great deal of luck and win a lot of money today.
Thank you very much.
Right now, I'll say hello to the aforementioned Lou. And now, welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Nice
to
have
be
you
here.
aboard. Thank you, sir. I wonder if you'd be so kind as to escort your lovely wife over to our players' bench and relax for a few minutes and then await your first call. Nice to meet you, Lou and Adrienne. Our next couple are...
Our second couple is Ken and Marlene Metherell.
The Metherells. And this is Marlene.
That's right.
And nice to meet you, Marlene. Have you been married to Ken for a very long time?
Long enough.
Long enough?
3 months.
Long enough. 3 months. The handwriting is on the wall, Ken. When 3 months is long enough, there's something wrong.
You must be doing something.
Oh, come on, fellas. Why don't you stick it out and give it a little longer? I'm sure it'll work out.
I don't regret it.
I'm sure you don't, Ken. Nice to meet you, sir.
Glad to meet you.
Welcome. What do you say you and Marlene go to work against the clock right now and win some money, okay? Step back here and I'll tell you what we want you to do. Gail is going to scatter around on the stage floor a number of these rubber dolls, which when squeezed make a noise. However, there are 6 of those dolls in there, which when squeezed will not make a noise. I want you to find and hold those 6 non-squeakers to beat the clock.
Right.
All right? The clock will tell us, first of all, how much time you have to find and hold the 6 non-squeakers. You have 60 seconds. As I say, Gail's going to scatter them all around the stage, and you two are going to get inside this. We have a double bed mattress cover. Crawl in, both of you, together. Now you have to crawl around the floor, and incidentally, you may shout instructions to one another. Also tell each other how many dolls you're holding that don't squeak, and nice and loud so I can hear you too. It's kind of hard for me to... No, ma'am. Not when we got you zipped in there, you can't. Yeah, I keep my hands out. No way. All right, now remember, kids. No. You must hold them. See, I'm glad I checked it. Ken, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You must find the ones that don't squeak and hold them.
Yeah.
Ones that don't squeak.
Yeah, you and Marlene must hold between you 6 non-squeakers to beat the clock.
Okay.
And you tell each other when you have found some that don't squeak. Ready? 60 seconds, and go. Squeeze them and squeak to start.
You got 2?
He has 2. How many do you have, Ken? 2.
Keep going.
Okay. You got all of them? Well, how many?
I got 2.
How many do you have, honey?
4.
Stop the clock then. Stop the clock. Let's see them. All right, let's drop them on the floor here. Let me see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got them. Okay. Unzip them. Wait a minute. We'll let you out in a minute. All right, kids. All right, welcome back to the world. Nice to have you back. That didn't take you very long at all. That was very rapidly done, as a matter of fact. 25 seconds. You found all 6. That's what we asked you to do. That means you're going to stop at our cash board now. And as you know, behind these letters there are numbers, and they range from 25 up to and include 200. You name a letter, I turn it over, and that's what you win. Good luck.
C in clock.
Which one?
C in clock.
First.
The second, I'm sorry.
You got the second? Okay.
Okay.
Fellas, you want to put it to a vote? Really, what do you want?
The second C in clock.
All right, the second C in clock. It is here, and it says $50, which is a very nice start. Thank you. As I said when I came out, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the really super talents in the entire world of show business. I'd like a nice warm welcome for Mr. Cab Calloway. Welcome back. Oh, man. I'll tell you, Cab, I had a very interesting conversation with a gentleman who shall remain nameless. Actually, I was flying back east with him about a week ago, and I told him that you were going to be a guest on our show. And he says, I saw him the first time out. And he says, I want to tell you, I've also seen him about 3 times in Dolly, and he just destroys me. He is so great.
Yeah, well, I really got a kick out of doing Horace Van de Gelder and Hello, Dolly. And matter of fact, we just finished a tour with Pearl, and it was just fantastic.
And it's a hit everywhere it plays.
Yes, it was. We really tore them to pieces.
Well, Cab, we're so happy that you could take time out of your schedule and visit with us again.
Well, I like to come up here. You know, this is real great up here. I dig everything up here,
Glad to
man.
hear
It's
it,
real
Cab.
cool, you know.
We have a couple of real nice couples for you to dig right now. These are the meth rolls. They just did it inside a sheet. I just found 6 squeakers for us, Ken and Marlene. They've been married all of 3 months, which is about enough for them.
Good.
She says it's too long. Their neighbors have been married, what, a couple of years?
2 years.
2 years. They're Adrienne and Lou. And Adrienne, if you'd come over and join Cab, we're going to have you two do your first stunt. And we're going to do it on the platform down here where the audience can get a good look at it, if you don't mind. Adrienne, Cab, I'll have you, sir, standing in the vicinity of those lines facing this way. Adrienne, if you'll stand facing him, dear. Have a small board. Affixed to the top of this board is a...
Board abroad.
That's a board. Board, yeah. This is the board. That was a girl. To beat the clock, You can stand a little closer. I was just to give you an idea. We want you to get a marshmallow in that little tube.
What?
Yeah, marshmallow.
Marshmallow?
Marshmallow. And the
Hey.
clock's going to tell us how much time you have to get a marshmallow in. And you have 55 seconds. Of course, I'm going to start it freestyle here on the board, and you just have to bounce it up and down until it goes in the tube. 55 seconds to get it in there, Cad.
What do you mean? You bounce it like?
Yeah. Yeah, you must hold onto the board at all times with both hands. Just flop it up in the air and get it in there for me. 55 seconds and go. All right. Now, I'll give you a little clue. When it's on your side of the board, you do the flipping and let the other one kind of be stationary. Oh, boy, that was close. Stop! How about that? Tell you what we're going to do, Cat. I'll check that one out so we can get a clean shot at it. There's some time left on the clock. Let's see if we can earn the kids some extra money. Each time you get a marshmallow in there in the remaining 35 seconds, $25 each. And go. You all have to keep track now. 25. 25. Go ahead. There's 20. You got 25. Now you do the flip. That's time, but you did get an extra $25 out of it. That's not bad. All right. Thank you, Cap. Relax there in the center of the bench, my friend. We'll have you out very shortly. Lou, want to come over here, Lou? Join your lovely wife, and you have $25 already working for you. Let's see what you and Adrienne come up with this time. Choose a letter for me. Good luck.
The H and the.
H and the. All right. They want the very center of the board. They have 25 so far. We're going to add another 25 for 50. The bench to relax. Thank you. Congratulations. A brief time out now, friends, but we'll be right back with Cab Calloway and more Beat the Clock, so don't go away.
We're back, and it's blindfold time now, panel.
I didn't know.
That means it's mystery guest time, where your blindfolds all in play. Hey, I can't hear anything.
What?
Are we all ready?
Yes.
Okay, then would our mystery guest enter and sign in, please? Okay, panel, you have roughly 2 minutes. Fate's law prevails. We'll go one question at a time, and let's begin with Gene Shalit.
Hi, mystery guest. Are you either in films or television, primarily?
Well, I suppose so, I think.
Arlene?
Would it be primarily films? Not really. No.
Soupy?
Would it be television?
Well, to about the same degree, I'd say.
Oh. Lynn?
Are you currently to be seen on television in a series?
Oh, no.
Gene?
Is your basic profession that of an actress?
Well, yes. Yes.
Arlene?
Well, are you mostly a theater actress? Not really.
Soupy? So we have someone here who is an actress who worked in all mediums.
Well, would it be also...
Media.
Would it also be maybe opera?
No.
Lynn?
Are you any nationality other than American?
Oh, I'm an American.
You are an American.
Gene? And she's
Are
got
you a character actress rather than an ingenue romantic part player?
Both, I think.
You're a young old character actress.
Arlene?
Well, are you appearing in anything at the present time? No.
Soupy? She's got you fooled utterly. I just know it.
Well,
How about
boy,
10
did you
seconds?
do a one-woman show recently?
No.
Lynn?
Can't bear it. have you appeared with Steve McQueen?
No.
Gene?
Have you ever appeared without Steve McQueen? You're not currently appearing on Broadway or in a regular series.
I tell you, time is up, and I don't think anybody's even near. You have been completely buffaloed by Ruby D. Oh, that was really smashing, Ruby. That really was. That guy. You're going now to make another movie, huh, from here?
Yes, in September.
What's it going to be?
We shall finish a film in Africa to be called Countdown at Kusini.
And what are you playing now?
I play a lady revolutionary, I suppose.
When we first met, when the Earth was still shrouded in mist, the difficulty of somebody finding a job, the black actor particularly, was just absolutely murder. Has that changed now appreciably in our lifetime?
Yes, I think it has. I think the percentage of black people who are appearing in television and in film is increasing and improving in quality. But compared to the great number of actors there are who still don't find work,
You never see Oriental actors. I don't know how Oriental actors ever find anything to do.
We're going to have our day.
But I really think that the hope of the actor is going to be in community theater, in every...
Well, it kind of is now, isn't it?
Yes,
What's this?
supported by the...
What's that?
Government, community. Oh, right now I'm engaged in trying to get together an anthology. I wrote one for young people because I find that so little is addressed to them especially. So I look all around for poetry and short stories and plays, and I'm about to start my second anthology. I think I'd like to be a writer someday, but I start out first of all collecting other people's writings. Yeah. And this is from a prison. I forget which one because I took it out.
Do we have time for Ruby to read this now, or shall we wait till we come back?
Oh, it'll just take about...
Go.
Shall I?
Yeah, go.
Oh, this one is called Chaos of Life. Listening to the quietness of the wind, looking at the horizon of life, wondering which way to go. Why was I born? Because the wind is blowing too fast, and the sun rises too early and sets too soon. I was born too soon in a world that is spinning too fast.
That's lovely. We'll be right back after this message. Now, who wrote that?